Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. This is Tony, and welcome to today's video. This is a video you guys have been asking for and waiting for. This is the Fafnir counter video, the no-fly zone. I'm going to show you a lot of my favorite weapon setups and combinations to use to counter and defeat the Fafnir. The Fafnir has been ruling the sky since the day it's been introduced, and now it is time to stop those guys in their tracks. Here it is, guys. I'm going to get right on into it and let you guys know all my secrets and all the tricks of the trade that I use to deal with these pesky Fafnirs. I'm going to push for 10k subs. If you're already subscribed, a like and a comment helps out tremendously and tells the algorithm this is a video that should be recommended to other people. So if you want to help me get there quicker, please subscribe if you're new, and please like and comment as well. So here we are with the Orochi. We have two hells on top of there. These are the perfect weapons for countering the Fafnir. For our modules, we have Last Stand, Nuclear Amplifier, and Anti-Control. I'm using Advanced Repair Unit, but you can also use Shield Breaker. Those are interchangeable. For the drone, we're going to be using the Paralysis Drone with Suppression, 2 times on Repair Unit damage, or you could use 2 times on module use damage. Now that setup, this is going to cook right through them. The only thing you need to do is wait, because their purple shield is going to pop up, but it's only going to pop up for 2 seconds if they have a shield trip on their drone, which most of them probably will. So at max, they're only going to get that for 2 seconds. Now if you run Shield Breaker on here, the moment he goes into flight, you could start shooting at him. Hit your Shield Breaker, start shooting him, blast right through his shield. He's going to be instantly last standed, or if he doesn't have a last stand, he will be instantly dead. It's that simple. If you guys don't have the hells, Cataclysm is a great option. I like those a lot. I've seen people doing great things with the Volt. The Gauss. Yeah, the Gauss. That's the heavy version. The Gauss, Weber, and Volt have huge one-hit potential, especially if your nuclear amplifier is charged up and you're using a powerful drone and stuff like that. You can really do some damage. Now we're moving on to the Typhon build. This one is absolutely amazing. For the one main fact is you have this robot's ability, which locks and suppresses them. It makes it so they cannot do anything and they cannot go anywhere. If you catch a Fafnir in the sky, you hit him with your ability, boom, he is out of there, ladies and gentlemen. I have 4 times Scotty on here, a Nuclear Amplifier, Fortifier, and Last Stand. Again, I'm using Advanced Repair, but again, this could also be swapped out for Shield Breaker very easily. In fact, it's better. I only have the Advanced Repair in there for the increased survivability. In High Level Champion League, if you're not running healing or phase shift, you're going to be in a lot of trouble and you're going to have to play very, very cautious. I like to play a bit more aggressive. That's why I like to use the healing, so I have a little bit more of that survivability. But Shield Breaker is an amazing, amazing, amazing option as well. If you don't have the Scotties, I'm going to swing through here, check out some of our options, and tell you what else is good. The Scourge is very good on there as well. Actually, if you're able to hit them with your blackout ability, pretty much whatever weapons you have, you're going to be able to get free range damage on them. If you don't have the Scotties, Pulsar is another great option. I've seen people put 2 Coronas up top and 2 Pulsars down low. For the instance, when they land, they have that shotgun power of the Coronas paired with the Pulsar of the lower weapons that you could fire in the air out to 600 meters. If you want to get in close and dirty, get nasty with it, you could go with Havocs. It's an extremely, extremely powerful build, but it only suffers, in the range department, which you kind of want to try to keep your distance if possible. So if you're going to building these setups to counter Fafnirs, I would not go with the Havoc setup. I would go with the long range setup. Next, we're going to move on to a Fafnir. What better to kill a Fafnir with than another Fafnir? You want to make sure you try to have the Svitogor Belov pilot if you can, because that's a shield breaker pilot. So the second the enemy Fafnir takes off, you're going to be able to shoot right through his shields. And then if he gets a shield from his drone, you're going to be able to shoot through that as well. I have Scotty's on here along with Scorcher. You could do 4 times Scotty. That works. Scourge works as well. You could use atomizers if that's all you have. Pulsars. Pretty much any of those weapons, but these Scotty's in particular are top notch at dealing with them. That whole weapon set. Again, I have nuclear amplifier, last stand, anti-control. Now, if you want a brawler, this brawler could brawl with the best of them. I'm not kidding. And you could also take out Fafnirs very easily while they're flying in the sky. This is the Calamity Spark setup on the Revenant. It is very, very effective. It's very underrated. People laugh when you talk about it. They think it's a joke. But I'll tell you what, guys, they're not going to think it's a joke if they're on the receiving end of this bad boy on the battlefield, because this thing is lethal. Lethal, lethal, lethal. Let me just tell you, we got nuclear amplifier, last stand, and anti-control. For this bad boy, I like to use the Persephone drone personally. Reason being is I get those 2 defense slots. In those slots, I use on repair unit defense. Those are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you're not running the Persephone drone, I recommend Nebula drone on the Revenant. It's going to extend your survivability. It's going to extend your life, and you're going to get so much more out of that robot. The beautiful thing about the Persephone is you have this, the on repair unit damage. You could also change this to on freeze immune damage. So the whole time you're in your ability, which is 10 seconds, you have the 35-second boost. Now you only get this one here that I'm using for 7 seconds, and only when you press your healing. So if you use the other chip, you get 3 more seconds of extra damage output. This is one of my favorites, guys. This one is so good, so versatile. I went on so many living legends with this. This thing is an absolute monster. This is the Hawk with the Hell Snare combo. This thing is lethal, lethal, lethal. Nuclear amplifier, anti-control, last stand. That's the holy trinity of modules in the game right now. If anyone else says different, they're just not playing the game right. That thing is super awesome. I actually run Shield Breaker on this one. This is one of the few ones I love to run Shield Breaker on. So over here, we're going to be using the Paralysis. We're going to be using on module use damage, suppression, and on mild damage absorber. Very, very awesome. Very, very effective setup. Now let's go on to some other ones. This one is an absolute beast. So Erebus with 3 times hell. This is a Fafnir's worst nightmare. This is anything's worst nightmare. This is one of the strongest builds, probably the strongest build for the Erebus. It's extremely strong, extremely effective. Keep in mind your ability reaches out to 800 meters. So it's going to be far beyond the distance in which they can get you. So you could lock them at like 650, say, and then walk into that 600 range and just laser them down. They won't be able to do a darn thing about it. Again, you could use the same paralysis drone like I've been. You can use something with the healing for survivability, or if you just want to go shield breaker, cut right through those shields. That's probably the best option in most cases. I'm going to be honest with you. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, the calamities also work well in that. Oh, the behemoth, 4 times hell on the behemoth. That thing is amazing. So what you want to do is you want to pick weapons that are lock on, they don't miss, and you don't have to worry. If you're using something like rockets, you could pull it off, maybe, but the further they are, the faster they are, the less shots you're going to be hitting on them. 4 times hell on the behemoth is a disaster to deal with. It deals a tremendous amount of damage, so much firepower, the enemies will be dead or last standing before they even know what happened. It is an overwhelming amount of power and so good. I've used it for a while. The only reason I disassembled it is because I only have 4 hells leveled up, and I hate to have all 4 on this robot when I could be running, you know, 2 other robot setups with hells on them. So I had to disassemble that. If I had unlimited resources and I could just upgrade whatever I want whenever I wanted, I definitely have 4 more for this guy because it is a super awesome setup. Let's see if there's any other honorable mentions that we could speak about. Actually, I saw somebody using an Aljun with hells, with the paralysis for lockdown, and as soon as they got them locked down, they would go into flight and they would use shield breaker, and they would blast right through their shield. But it's very you have to time everything just right. The setups I'm showing you are going to work under most conditions, under high stress, high whatever, and you're going to be able to deal with people just fine. They've been giving out a lot of coins lately in a lot of these events and a lot of spins, so I know everyone doesn't have them, but hopefully a lot of you guys do have the Hell Scotty Snare, because those are most definitely the most effective counters to these things. Let me just take a quick peek through if there's anything else worth mentioning. Oh, the Ares, very great one as well. You could use Spark Scourge on there, Scotty Snare, you know, anything like that, along with the same drone setup I was showing you before, with either shield breaker or healing, on modular use damage or on repair damage. Either one of the two, and you're going to be doing great as well. Now let's hop in, let's see some gameplay and see how these things actually perform out there on the battlefield. Alright guys, so let's move on to the Titans. First off, I'm going to show you guys this Mirror-Mets build. This is very good for dealing with Fafnirs. It has 2 times Cataclysm, 1 times Cyclone. We've got 2 Cannibal Reactors and 2 Titan anti-controls. It does enough damage where you don't need antimatter reactors. You could just leave the cannibals on there. So when you do fight against other Titans, you could pack that punch. Without the antimatters, it still does enough damage to dispatch a Fafnir in quick fashion. Remember, they don't have the resistance in the air, only on the ground, so you guys will be good to go. Next setup's going to be the Oxminos with 3 times Cyclone. Boom. This is also a very good one for taking down those pesky Fafnirs. All these lock-on weapons, all these spaghetti weapons, this is what you want to be using to take the Fafnirs out. Lock on, take them out, you know, stop shooting once they get that purple shield that pops up from their drone, or you could just continue to fire 2 seconds through it. I would stop to save your ammo, but similar modules I'd use on here too. Either 2 times Cannibal and then 2 Titan anti-controls, or 2 antimatters and 2 Titan anti-controls. Definitely awesome setup. It will work wonders for you. Let's move on over to the Sharangatang. 3 times Cataclysm on here, absolutely lethal, does a tremendous amount of damage. I don't know if you guys remember when the Sharangatang came out. I was running this build on there for quite some time, and it was absolutely lethal to everything on the battlefield. I liked pairing it with Quantum Sensor. That's also a nice touch to deal with all of the Orochis and stuff like that are on the battlefield. Orochis, Aljuns, Nightingales, Lokis, you know, things of that sort. You will never have to worry about those guys again. On to the Nodens, 4 times Cyclone on here. So you put the Cyclone, take these Kiston off, put the Cyclone, you're good to go. Pretty much Cyclone is your best bet. The Retaliators miss a lot of shots. The Kistons kind of bounce off. They'll hit the Fafnir in this. If he's flying fast, it'll just bounce off and like ricochet off them. They have to be very still in order for the Kistons to actually land that volley. So I would not recommend Kistons against the Fafnir. Ooh, Arthur. This is one of my favorite old school setups. So back in the day, I used to run the Arthur as my main Titan. I would use Cyclone and Cataclysm on here. I would have 2 plated armors, an antimatter reactor, and Quantum Sensor. This is when Quantum Sensor first came out, because Outjuns were your biggest threat. and that was a great setup. But now I'll run 2 Titan anti-controls on this setup, antimatter, and probably maybe the quantum sensor again. So similar setup, just swapping the plated for the new Titan anti-control, or you could go double cannibal on there. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and then if you do have the kid leveled up, which I don't. Oh, we can't forget about this guy. Okay, so at a distance, you could use the Jerdam Cuirassier. Just with the speed they fly, you may be missing some shots. So Cataclysm Cyclone would be your best bet on here as well. You could stay on the ground. You don't have to fly in the air to shoot them. And then once you dispatch your Fafnir, then you could fly in the air because it's a lot safer. But I would use Cataclysm Cyclone on here as well. And then same thing for the Kid Titan. Cyclone, Cataclysm, best way to deal with the Fafnir for sure. This is a little clip of that Revenant build with Calamity Spark and me dealing and dispatching enemies and Fafnirs. The sound got corrupted on like 2 hours of my footage that I had for this video. So I'm gonna have to use 2 other videos that I had made for this topic. And I'm just going to show you a couple of these silent gameplays. But as you can see here, we could bang and brawl with the best of them. We're brawling with Fenrirs. Now we got a Scorpion on us. We're going to be able to dispatch this guy, no problem. Lighten him up. Boom, we get the triple kill. Now this Fafnir's up here. He's trying to be sneaky. He's trying to hit us from the top. He's trying to use that little box as cover and head glitch on us. You know what? It's all good. We're going to teleport up on this guy as soon as we get our ability back in 3, 2, 1. All right, boom, here we are hitting it. We're gonna go up in there, zooming up on him. Oh, hitting him. His purple shield's coming up to save him. We're moving in, taking him out, hitting him with those shots. Boom, we get the Rampage. Very, very nice, guys. This build is slept on. Seriously, don't disrespect this build because it's actually very, very good. You can reach out and touch people up to 600 meters. And the beautiful part about this is the closer you get, the more damage you do. Oh, and we get the godlike. We laser that Fafnir out of the sky. Dropping into Canyon map, big map, perfect map for these this weapon set we got here. Let's see if we can make something happen. Oh, we got somebody who destroyed already. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. Hate to see it. Okay, we're moving on up. A lot of people are jumping over to that back beacon. That's a very strange sign. You don't see that often. Let's see if we can teleport in this guy. Oh, he teleported back. Oh, taking that Phantom down in a hurry. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese, man. Oh, no. This is no bueno. This is not what you want to see, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to be face to face with a Revenant with sonic weapons. That is a recipe for disaster. No bueno. We started this off on a terrible note, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good at all. Let's see if we can laser him down, man. Oh, we're getting suppressed. No bueno. I didn't know that Phantom was going to blink back to his spawn. That really threw a monkey wrench in our plans. But this is how it is out here, guys. Best laid plans may go to failure sometimes. You never can plan for the unexpected. And that's the awesome thing about this game. There's so much unexpected stuff that happens. Lasering this guy into oblivion. Get out of here, buddy. Oh, he's got the weapons too. He's going into cover, smart man, because I was going to laser him up. I want to move out here, but I know this guy's creeping. He's waiting to make a move. Zip. Oh, that guy got in our way. We were going to take that guy out. Oh, man, we got caught in the crossfire. What are the odds of that? That guy jumping across our line of sight and blocking all of those shots. Unbelievable. And that guy's still camping back there. He doesn't want to come out of his camping hole. Finally able to get that guy. He was causing us a headache and a half. Nice, we get the triple kill. I don't know what that is over there. Lasering him down. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. Big time damage. Oh man, he's leeching onto us. That's a long distance leech there. Long range leeching, baby. Rampage, Rampage. Okay, putting some damage on this guy. I don't know what this guy's in. Run the godlike. See if we can laser this guy down. Oh, we got blasted. Oh, we only got one weapon left. That's no good. Alright, we're gonna die here, but it's okay, guys. It is okay. We got robots left. We still got room to maneuver. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go in. They got some Titans out there. Let's go in with our Titan. And we'll save the best for last. We'll save the Hawk and the Fafnir for last. Gonna get him. Nice. Okay, we're gonna have to fire empty our weapons on this guy. Now we gotta wait it out. We gotta wait it out. 3, 2, 1. Alright, hit it. Nice. Going on up for that flight, baby. Let's see if we take his nose and Kabodins out. Hitting him with those shots. Hitting him up, lighting him up. Boom, 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 boom. Boom! Titan Slayer! Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh man, we're getting hit with the kitchen sink right now. We put ourselves in a very precarious situation and we are paying for it. Going for that Fafnir in the sky with this setup. One more time, we're gonna fly up in the air, baby. Focus on this Arturo. Let's see if we can take him out of the equation. Come on, baby. Oh, someone else stole the kill, but it's all good. He's dead. That's all that matters. We only got one more left. All right, come on, baby. Two robots left. All right, let's go over here. We're going to have to take this guy out very swiftly. Hit him with that shield breaker, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, man. And that's why I love that setup, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing takes Fafnirs out of the sky quicker, easier, and more efficiently. That thing is an absolute nightmare to deal with. Oh man, they got shells. They got shells out on the battlefield. I wish I would have spawned in with my Fafnir. It would have worked much better in this situation. Nice, we got this guy. We got to move up. We got to cap this beacon fast. I'm going to have to go into flight to preserve my life. I don't know what this guy's in. Oh, he was in the behemoth with 4 times hells, man. I told you that thing is lethal. I told you guys that thing is lethal. So nasty, man. He took me out fast. So the most troublesome thing we ran into this game, I would say, from start to finish, is the Revenant at the beginning and now this Revenant at the end. Very, very effective, man. Very effective. Oh man, are we going to be able to pull this off? Trying to absorb some of his shots. Oh, he went in the phase shift. He went in the phase shift. Get him. Nice. We get the kill. Oh my gosh. What a close game. Holy cow. Oh man, let's take a look at that scoreboard and see how we did. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. Yeah, I definitely won't recommend using so many range builds in one hangar, but we're only doing it for the simple reason of we're trying to show you guys all the different Fafnir counters in one hangar, but that's not very practical to run. We were able to pull it off. GG's to everybody on both sides. Holy cow. Guys, so much. I hope everybody has a great day and keep coming back.